Hey everybody, my name is Das and welcome to this video. So we are doing another Xbox One haul. Please try not to mind that pile of stuff in the corner. I tried to clean this table off as best I could for this video. I haven't really been home much, so please excuse the mess. I kind of just pushed it all into that corner. So we have 2 controllers and like 11 games, 10 or 11 games. So this is a pretty packed episode. First of all, I'm just going to start with the controllers. So I have the Recon X91 and I have the Amazon Basics controller. So I know this has bad reviews for being a little small. Personally, I use it as a guest controller. I actually got it for my mother because she games a lot. She uses it with Gears of War 4 and she hasn't complained. Personally, I haven't used it enough to actually let you know anything about it. I haven't used it enough to tell you good or bad things. But watching her play, she's pretty good with it. This controller is really surprising and well made, and it performs well. So the back of it is completely textured for grip. You may not be able to see the texture in this video, but the entire back is textured for grip. The buttons are nice, and both of these have 9-foot cables, because that's actually what I prefer. I don't like wireless controllers. If you've been watching my channel, if I've mentioned it, I don't know. I've never been a fan of wireless accessories. I like wired. So with that said, this is the box I got that in. I got this white one in this Amazon Basics box right here. I'll give you a little look at that. I'm not sure if it'll focus. It's supposed to. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we're going to start with the games now. The first one is Recon Wildlands. I'm a huge Tom Clancy fan, and this was really big on my list to get. This and a future Splinter Cell if it'll ever come out. I didn't get a booklet. I can't remember if I bought it new or used, so I don't really remember. Honestly, I have no recollection at all. But well, let me give you a little information about it. I have played it. It is pretty good. What I like about it is they don't change it much. It is traditional Ghost Recon. So if you've been following the series for a long time, or if you want to try to get into it, it stays true to what it's always been. Similar to this game, they're trying something different with a lot of, with the whole MMO style, massive multiplayer online. I think that's what it's called. I forgot. I don't remember exactly, but that's what they're aiming for with the Elder Scrolls Online. I got Tamriel Unlimited. It has some DLC in it that I haven't claimed. I played it a little bit, but I uninstalled it. Not because it wasn't good, just because I wasn't feeling it at this time. But it is great. I did enjoy playing it with my friends. It is a good game. In there, we just have some DLC I haven't downloaded yet, and we have the disc. Next, we have Halo 5. This is just the standard edition, Halo 5 Guardians. I actually really enjoyed this game. I'm still playing it online. I absolutely destroy. I don't know why, but I really do well in this game, in the multiplayer. I really enjoy this game. The campaign, I started playing it and then I kind of stopped because the multiplayer is just so good. I just took a break from campaign and went straight multiplayer. Next we have Lichtem Battle Mage. This game I'm going to reinstall. I'm going to retry. But my first impression, my first playthrough, it was difficult for me. Probably because I was playing it wrong. Probably because I sucked at it. But personally, it's not even, I don't even want to say that I dislike the game. It's just that I wasn't good at it my first playthrough, but I am going to give it another try. Good graphics, good magic system. It's interesting how you can mix and match magics and stuff like that. So they do have a lot going for them in that. So it is interesting. I mean, it's definitely worth trying. But it is only single player, so you're not going to get anything other than that out of it. Next we have Readout, and this is Light Speed Edition. This is a racing game, kind of space-like. If that's kind of what I was looking for. I didn't really want your traditional realistic simulator. I wanted something kind of science fiction almost feeling. And this looks nice and everything, but it's super, super fast. They're not kidding when they say race faster than ever. It is super ridiculous, mind-blowingly fast. So you have to be ready for that type of thing, and it has like all these quick events. Like you can go over to the left for a speed boost or something like that. It's really, everything's super fast. I actually uninstalled it just because I couldn't get into it. I don't want to say it's a bad game. You just have to be in that particular mood, and you have to have that interest for a super fast game. But it is good. I did like the customization. I customized a couple of ships. Next we have Shadow Warrior, which I think is free with Xbox Gold subscription this month. So if you're interested in trying this, you can grab it for free right now. I bought the physical copy. It's based on some older game that I never played, like an arcade game. I never played it personally, so this was like a fresh perspective for me. I think this game is definitely geared more towards if you were one of the older original players of the old game. I couldn't get into this, but I could see somebody who used to play this in the old days really needing this remake. So I understand the fan base that it has. I'm just not a part of it, unfortunately. Lords of the Fallen. I got the complete edition with all the DLC. I did redeem all the DLC. It's similar to Dark Souls in the gameplay and the look, the feel. Very similar to Dark Souls, but not quite as difficult. The only part of this game that's mind-numbingly difficult is the final boss, which is kind of dumb to me. It didn't make any sense to breeze through most of the game, and then the final boss just be like insane, like a brick wall that you can't hardly pass. It just didn't make sense to me. It felt unbalanced in that way. You go from, you know, easy to medium difficulty to just insanity, and I didn't like that. But overall, good game. Arslan, The Warriors of Legend. It's based on a classic manga or anime? Manga, I don't know. Manga, I don't know. I pronounce it with a high, manga. So, but manga, however you want to say it, or anime. I can't remember exactly. It's based on a classic one. It's made by Koei and Tecmo, which make Dynasty Warriors and Warriors Orochi and all those great games. And it uses that same hack and slash engine. I enjoyed the story a lot, but that's about all there is to this game. You play the story a couple of times and then this game's kind of dead. That's the life of it. Nobody's ever online, and even if they were online, all you can do with them is play the story. I just feel like it's super limited, but it is a good experience. It's a nice experience. It's pretty much living the anime, playing the anime, so I did like that. This is another game that I thought would be for me, Toy Soldiers War Chest, Hall of Fame Edition. This is another one of those games I thought was going to be for me, but it's not. Like, I thought that with the racing game, but some of these games just turn out not to be my thing. So, it has a lot of DLC from G.I. Joe, Assassin's Creed, lots of DLC on here in the Hall of Fame Edition. And it's super cheap. The Hall of Fame Edition is going for like around $10 right now, new. So, that's unclaimed DLC for sure. So you definitely want to jump on it if you're interested. So this is like oh, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. This is like a base defender game where you build up your turrets in real time, or your defenses in real time, and you defend waves of incoming enemies in real time. That's a great concept. I just suck at it. I'm just not good at it at all. This is also more unclaimed DLC. I didn't use it. So now we're getting down to a couple favorites. So we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I know this game gets a lot of crap because it's futuristic and it's whatever. I don't know how people feel negative about it. I haven't paid enough attention. But personally, I enjoy it. Sometimes I like taking a step away from your modern shooters and your realistic shooters and your classic World War II shooters and all that. Sometimes I like futuristic and different and I don't know, futuristic and interesting. It just seems fascinating to me. So I actually enjoy this game a lot. I mostly play it. I haven't touched the campaign. The reason why the disc isn't there is because it's in my Xbox. But I haven't touched the campaign. multiplayer instantly got me. So I'm still in the multiplayer mood. I can't break it. And then lastly, we have Grand Theft Auto 5. There are so many big titles in this video, I don't even know what to set as the thumbnail. That's the crazy part. But we have Grand Theft Auto 5, which of course most of you know what that is. I bought it because some friends, talked me into getting it. I'm not big on Grand Theft Auto anymore like I used to be when I was younger. But my friends, I got it from Amazon, of course. My friends talked me into it, so I got it. I play it online with them. I haven't touched the campaign or the story, and I don't really plan to. I just play a lot of GTA Online. That's the only value this has to me. But that's a lot of value. It's really good online. It's pretty much its own game. You don't need the story, really. Got a couple of friends and GTA Online, and you're set. So that's my haul for recently. This is what I've accumulated over the past couple of months. I got these two controllers because my last two just crapped out, disconnected a lot, so I wanted some really good wired controllers. So yeah, this is pretty much what I've gotten recently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Thumbs up if you did, subscribe to see more from me in the future, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.